how are you? So, Nintendo Switch 2. The console has been out for quite a while, and it seems to be very popular. Por si no se notaba. So, why don't we take a look at how the console was presented back in April, and see si me convence de conseguirme una. Primero que nada, la consola misma. It looks just like a Switch 1, but better. But there's so much more to it. Starting with my personal favorite feature, the mouse function. Graben mis palabras porque esto no lo voy a repetir. This is probably the first Nintendo gimmick that might actually be used not just by first-party developers, but also third-party. And we can already see this in this Direct. Civilization 7 is a great example. It's an RTS game that works better with a mouse, and making it possible to play it with something much more comfortable for this type of game is clearly the best decision. Oh, claro, yo no lo voy a jugar, no me llama la atención. But the thought that more developers could bring more games to the Switch family just because of this feature, it's very exciting. We have more storage, which is awesome. Hubiera preferido que fuese 500 GB en vez de 256, but that's a lot more than the pitiful 32 gigs that is in the current Switch. Por fin voy a tener mis juegos en la memoria de la consola sin necesidad de borrar mis juegos anteriores, o peor aún, lidiar con memorias SDs de dudosa procedencia. Now I can have games without worrying about memory space. For now. I know that I can expand the storage with micro SD card express, but please, for the love of God, let me use external hard drives and or SSDs. That would be awesome, and a lot of us would be eternally grateful. Being able to transfer my data from Switch 1 to Switch 2 is a great feature that I'll definitely use, especially if I buy it and there aren't many games that catch my attention. But that's probably not gonna happen. We'll talk about the games in a bit. There is a chat feature, que no me importa y nunca lo usaría, pero se ve curioso. Overall, I'm impressed with the hardware in ways that I was not expecting. It's not just los mejores gráficos a explotar y nunca los explotan, Sony. But a console is basically worthless if it doesn't have games. And oh boy, we're gonna have games both first party and third party. So, why don't we start with some of the third party stuff? Elden Ring. Sí, definitivamente. Nunca he tenido la oportunidad de jugarlo, pero como va a estar en Switch 2, this is definitely where I'm gonna play. Split Fiction. I'm gonna find a way to force my bro to play this game with me at some point. Joseph Fares is doing God's work on local co-op games. A bunch of other games, Borderlands 4. While I'm excited for this title, I'm also cautious, considering that Borderlands 3 is somewhat divisive among the community, y Wonderlands salió mal. I'm gonna have to wait until the reviews for this game come out. And finally, Bloodborne 2, I mean the Duskbloods, a brand new IP by From Software that is exclusive to the Switch 2. ¿Cómo fregados lograron eso, Nintendo? Well, I never got the chance to play any Soulsborne games. With Elden Ring and this new game coming relatively speaking soon, I'm gonna need to finally learn to be a masochist. Y ahora, para lo más importante, the first party games. Mario Kart World. I did not expect to be amazed by a Mario Kart game, but my god, this is the most ambitious one ever. Open world with connected tracks, new ways to move around, a free roam mode where I can go anywhere at my leisure, and 24-player races. Mi Dios, Nintendo, ¿es esto lo que cocinabas mientras reciclabas Mario Kart 8? I can't complain. This looks amazing. I might get it. Probably not. Let's focus on other games right now. A brand new Donkey Kong game that looks and feels a lot like Super Mario Odyssey. I gotta say, looks incredible. I might get it as well. A bunch of other games, Kirby Air Riders. Tengo sentimientos encontrados con este. On one hand, I'm excited for a brand new game from Masahiro Sakurai, but on the other hand, carnal, ya jubílate. No es necesario que arriesgues tu salud de nuevo. ¡Rápido! Antes de que te fuercen a hacer otro Super Smash. And my personal highlight, Metroid Prime 4. Sí, ya sé que no tuvo mucho protagonismo en este direct, fue más bien en el pasado, but I don't care, I wanna talk about it anyways. Mi Dios, este juego se ve hermoso y grandioso. I love how this game is turning out in every sense. Visuals, gorgeous, gameplay, immaculate, soundtrack, incredible. And now you're telling me that Samus has psychic abilities now? My god, I can't wait for this game! Hands down, the moment the pre-orders come out, I will get at the very least 2 copies. One for the Switch 1 and the other for the Switch 2. And if there is a special edition, I will get it as well. Wait. The Switch 2 edition of Prime 4 allows me to play at 4K. ¡Me recargo en la pared! Now, everything about the thing looks to be great. Spectacular even. However, there is a big problem. The goddamn price. The console is costing $450, lo que en teoría su precio en pesos es de 9,000. A bit expensive, but still manageable. Pero recordemos un poco el pasado. Back in 2017, the Nintendo Switch was meant to be $300 o 6,000 pesos. Pero por alguna razón aquí en México salió a 10,000, which would be $500. I know that the price increase is probably because taxes and other shipping fees, pero esto tiene la posibilidad de estar más caro, alrededor de $600 o 13,000 pesos, costando más que una Xbox Series X o una PlayStation 5 actualmente. And guess what happened? Solo la consola base, 13,600. Paquete con Mario Kart, 14,900, which would mean around $680 and $745 respectively. Worst of all, Mario Kart World está a 2,000 pesos o $100. I'm sorry, Nintendo, do you have something against Mexico and Latinoamérica? Why are we always at the short end of the stick? Or in this case, the expensive end? God damn it, and not even a free game that comes along with the console. No, es esa parte, y te costará $10, y es solamente digital. And the worst part is, I still want this console. What Nintendo has shown is genuinely interesting, fun, and unique. Most of the games seems to be a great purchase, and I want to play them all. Pero con estos precios, no creo que lo pueda hacer. Es triste porque genuinamente quería conseguirme la consola día 1. But instead, I'm going to wait some time until the prices have dropped to the point of being reasonable. Hell, have you seen those Temu ads where they offer a Switch 1 at a ridiculous low price? I would much rather wait for those ads and gamble my chances than to buy it at full retail price here in this side of the world. Nintendo, this is why they say that being a fan of you is like being in an abusive relationship. Hey, I know it kinda doesn't matter what I say, considering that the console is the fastest selling console y puede que a lo mejor se convierta en la consola más vendida, surpassing PlayStation 2. But, let me just say, for those who were lucky or rich enough to get it, I hope you actually enjoy it. Por mi parte, me lo conseguiré. Eventualmente. According to my calculations, it would take me 2 years. Nintendo no más chayote.